Ladies and gentlemen, I am the spin scooter guy. I made a video just like this yesterday. It was definitely a bit longer than this one's going to be, although you never know because the topic of yesterday's video was very much so, if you set your future expectations to a delusional manner, then you just never know what you might actually accomplish. So why would I sit here and say this video is going to be shorter? I don't know. Well, I guess to start out, I have to meet someone at 1 o'clock, so it simply put can't be that long. But there's a lot I have to say, as tends to be the usual these days. I am beyond grateful to be in the position that I've been put in. I am managing all these things, and it feels like a crazy, crazy thing to be managing. All that being said, I am not dropping out of school. I am going to be going to class tomorrow and all week, and for the rest of the semester I'm going to have absolutely perfect attendance, and I mean that. I mean it. And I will be not only in class, but I will be very, very committed to ingesting information, writing down notes that I will then review afterwards in order to have a better mental map of what I've learned. All in all, to crush my exam grades and pass, not only pass, but get A's in all my classes. I want A pluses in every single one of my classes. And I think it's more than just possible. I think it is extremely probable that this happens, because I not only do I know that it will happen, but what I know will happen is almost farther beyond school. It's like I'm picturing myself some 20, 30 years down the line with a degree and a prestigious position that only could have been accomplished through the hard work that I put into my classes, into my education. So with that being said, I wanted to now move on to a big number that I saw when I woke up today. My Instagram page, my main Instagram page, and many people don't know I have 4 or 5 Instagram pages, has over, get this, 1 million views in the last 30 days. Now, likely that's the first time I've hit 1 million in the entire account's creation. And I'm going to be popping, now I don't drink, but I'm definitely going to be popping a champagne bottle tonight. And my Instagram reel today, I'm going out in uniform today to meet as many people as possible, is going to be a collection of me with the people that recognize me, thanking you, the watcher, the listener, the viewer, for 1 million, because it is only you that I have to thank. It's absolutely surreal, and it's the first time I've seen that the 1 million. How many figures is that? 7 figures. It's the first time I've seen it, and it's only been, I feel extremely lucky. It's only been a year and a half for me to, I guess, catch a break, as people would say. It's a very lucky break, and people, they'll work a decade to catch this sort of break. And it can, I guess I could say it can be very stressful to arrive at a point in your life in which presently you believe is a moment that you will continuously look back on as a turning point, because that proves that you are aware of the changes that you have to make. And change is horrifying, I will say. Change is not something to be messed around with. Change does not knock twice, whatever that means. So now I feel like I should tell a couple of very embarrassing stories that have been happening to me as of late, throughout campus doing my thing. There was a gentleman that DM'd me last night saying, "Come to Players Retreat. I want to see you." And I said, okay, that sounds good. I was going home, but I thought, why not? Not sure why that's relevant. Showed up at Players Retreat. Didn't know who he was, so I just started asking people that I thought maybe were looking in my direction if they were him. How embarrassing is that? They all were like, "No, I don't know who you are." That was very, very embarrassing. But that actually did lead to me meeting a group of guys that had seen my video, that were definitely the oldest people that I have met that had seen me, which is awesome. It's always good. You want to capture all demographics, as Joe would say from the OG podcast. What else is there to get into? I could just end this episode here. I'm going on the news tomorrow, WUNC, which I've yet to look up and see how prominent of a station that is. But It's an exclusive interview with one of their reporters on the scene. Very excited for that. There's a gentleman who makes bicycle content that is extremely consistent on Instagram. He's on YouTube as well, makes fantastic videos, very great numbers and very consistent numbers. And I'm very excited to meet him. He says he's interested in meeting me. I'm going on NCSU Food Reviews, a spoof account in which dining hall food is reviewed in a funny manner. I can't wait to meet those guys tonight. In about an hour, I am going to see a gentleman in who I really, for whatever reason, have built up a lot of, how do I say this? Built up a lot of personal excitement for. He is one of the few, if not the only person in this craziness that has, come up to me, shaken my hand, and looked me dead in the eye and said, I could be your editor. I have this equipment, I had this equipment, and I would love to work with you. So that really caught me, like, because I'd be lying if I said I haven't done that before. That's a moment of passion, and I want to match his passion right back. So it's been a couple days coming, but I'm very excited. I'm going to sit down and meet with him. And then I have an old friend that I get to have an early dinner with, as well as I woke up today and I feel like I'm forgetting somebody or something that I said I'd meet at some time somewhere today. And it's kind of stressing me out, but I don't think I am forgetting anybody. Regardless, that's my plan. I don't know why I told you my plans. Maybe that's a good indication that this video is over, but it's only been 7 minutes. I want to push 20 minutes, and not because I want to bore you with random words, but more because I know deep within me there's things that I have to say, and I know that 20 minutes. Listen, I've been doing long YouTube videos for a long time, and I don't know, is that a call to, like, why do I feel it's, and I keep stuttering. Let's take a deep breath. Why do I feel that it's important for me to tell you how much I've done and how much I know? The truth of the matter is, I'm just as educated and understanding of any of this as any of you would be. There's been some people that have come up, so they've recognized me, asked for a picture, that seem almost out of their body nervous. And that's not necessarily because maybe they think that I don't know what it is. It's just, those people, what am I trying to say here? Maybe I should write down some notes before I come on camera and start yapping. I don't know, man. You guys gotta leave a comment and let me know, like, no, you don't have to do that. Listen, I'm gonna get better and better at this daily YouTube thing. I really just started it, and that's not true. I've been going this is so nuts. This is so nuts. But if you're still watching and you're someone that's A, watching this video, and B, planning to come to my big event tomorrow, I am writing out thank you cards for everyone that's going to show up. I'll probably write out about 200 of them. I think that should be enough. And if I miss any, that would suck. And yeah, so I also believe I'll be doing the jump into Speedo. There's another gentleman that does social media, an older gentleman who challenged me to wear a Speedo, and he was like, I'll bring the Speedo if you wear it. And I said, okay, no problem. I'll do that. I'll wear it. I need to eat is what it is. So tell you what, actually, this video will end off early at the 10-minute mark, and I'm going to go eat. I apologize if you've watched this long and you felt like, oh, I haven't gotten anything from this. But I assure you I've tried my best, and I'll be here again tomorrow to do the same. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. I can't say it enough. 1 million on Instagram. I owe it to you and to all the people that have been sending me all these messages saying they're proud of me, that this is my break, that I just got to keep it up and keep going. I wouldn't be able to do so if it weren't for you sending me these messages. Thank you. I'm going to have a big day like I did yesterday and the day before. And it's all because of you. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.